Stoicism. How to be useful. Stoicism is a philosophical school that originated in ancient Greece and continued to develop in the Roman Empire. Its founders, such as Zeno of Citium, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, promoted the idea of achieving inner harmony through accepting the inevitable, understanding one's role in the world, and cultivating virtues. In the modern world, where stress, anxiety, and the endless pursuit of material wealth have become an inseparable part of life, the philosophy of Stoicism is gaining special relevance. One of the key aspects of Stoicism is the idea of being useful, both to oneself and to others. But what does this mean? How can one become useful through Stoicism? 1. Stoicism as the path to self-knowledge. Stoicism begins with self-knowledge. It is a philosophy that encourages individuals to pay close attention to their thoughts, emotions, and actions. The Stoics' task is to develop the ability to distinguish between what is within their control and what is not. Everything outside of our control, wealth, poverty, respect, or disdain from others, lies beyond our power. We can only control how we perceive and react to these circumstances. When a person realizes they cannot change everything around them, they begin to understand where they can be useful. It is important not to try to change what is impossible to change, but to use one's strength and resources to improve one's reaction to what happens. This not only helps reduce inner tension, but also makes one useful to others by demonstrating maturity and calmness in the most difficult situations. 2. The principle of virtue. Usefulness as the highest purpose. For a Stoic, everything revolves around virtue. Virtue is not simply good deeds or moral norms, but the inner structure of a person that reflects their ability to act with reason, justice, courage, and moderation. Stoicism teaches that each person should strive for the perfection of these virtues, as they are the source of true happiness. When a person develops virtue, they become useful primarily to themselves. This does not mean that a Stoic should be selfish and disregard others. On the contrary, it is a philosophy that encourages acting for the benefit of society. Virtuous people understand their role in the world as part of a greater whole. They realize that their actions, thoughts, and words can impact others. And if their actions are aimed at the greater good, if they strive to be examples to follow, they inevitably become useful to those around them. In Stoicism, there is no place for selfishness or self-aggrandizement. The Stoic acts not for personal gain, but for the good of others. They help others without expecting gratitude or seeking fame. This is where true usefulness is found. When a person acts not for their own benefit, but for the benefit of others, they become a source of inspiration and support to those around them. This attitude toward life helps create a more harmonious and just society. 3. Influence on others. Stoicism also teaches that in order to be useful, one must consider not only their own interests but also the interests of others. Mutual assistance, respect for others, understanding, and tolerance are qualities that help build relationships based on mutual respect. Stoics believe that all people are connected, and that through this connection, we can achieve true harmony. In a world where selfishness and loneliness often prevail, Stoicism offers an alternative. The Stoic understands that their personal well-being depends not only on their own efforts but also on how they influence others. By striving to be useful to those around them, they contribute to creating a more harmonious society. This can manifest in various forms, from helping loved ones to participating in social initiatives or offering support to those in need. Stoicism teaches that even in the most difficult circumstances, one can find a way to be useful. Sometimes, usefulness is not about changing the world around you, but about changing your attitude toward what is happening, helping others maintain calm and confidence in themselves. Stoics assert that by controlling one's emotions and actions, a person can influence the surrounding world and perhaps even change it for the better. 4. Practical application of Stoicism in life. The essence of Stoicism lies not only in the theoretical understanding of life, but also in the practical application of philosophical principles. Stoics call for the constant practice of mindfulness and self-control, the desire to improve each day. It is important to understand that usefulness is not about one grand gesture, but about daily work on oneself and one's actions. To be useful, a Stoic must always strive for excellence in their behavior and deeds. This includes developing the following qualities: self-discipline, the ability to control one's desires and emotions so that they do not interfere with effective action; tolerance and forgiveness, the ability to accept people as they are and not judge them too harshly; humility, understanding that not everything in life depends on us and that we cannot fight against what is inevitable; wisdom, the ability to make measured decisions and act rationally rather than impulsively; justice, the willingness to act honestly and with respect for the rights and dignity of others. All of these qualities not only help a person be useful to themselves, but also give them the ability to be of service to others. The Stoic understands that the most important element of usefulness is harmony with oneself and the world around them. And only by developing these qualities can one truly become useful both to oneself and to society. 5. Conclusion. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life. To be useful from the Stoic perspective means not only to help others, but also to work on oneself, cultivating virtues, and controlling one's emotions and actions. The Stoics' most important task is to find inner peace and harmony, which helps them not only overcome life's difficulties, but also become a source of benefit to others. Stoicism teaches that the true meaning of life lies in being useful to the world, and this is only possible through self-knowledge, virtue, and conscious engagement with life.